So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I run Facebook ads. If you don't know who I am, my name is Vivek Gupta, and I run an ad agency called VXG Solutions, where we help businesses grow with Facebook ads. But let's just dive right into the video. Cool, so here's the 2022 Facebook ad strategy. So it really comes down to a three-step process. So the first is understanding the main angles / why people buy the product. Step two is crafting the initial ads. And then step three is the actual Facebook ads setup where we go in Ads Manager and we upload our creatives and our copy to launch. So step one, understanding the main reasons why people buy the product. So in an example with a car, there's a multitude of reasons why somebody might buy a product or service. So someone might buy a car to go fast, to get good gas mileage, to look cool and show off, or to have spacious room for their family. And each of these is different reasons that we can throw out as concepts for ads that will resonate with different people, and we can run multiple at the same time to really scale our advertising efforts. So how do we find these reasons out? So we look at competitors on Facebook Ad Library. So this is where you can really view all the ads that a competitor is running, or just anybody who's running ads on Facebook. You look at reviews on your own website, competitors' site reviews, similar products on Amazon, blogs, YouTube videos, and there's probably some I'm missing here, but there's a lot of resources that you can use to really find out these reasons. A pro tip is using the reviewindex.com. So this is a fantastic resource to just paste an Amazon URL, and it'll give you a synthesis of like all the main reasons why people like and dislike a product. So these can be used for your pitches, essentially. So you want to make a list of the main reasons why people buy the product, and this is going to be used for crafting initial ads. So step two is where we actually get into crafting initial ads. So we want to go back to where we look at the Facebook ads competitors. So just look at like 3 to 5 and get ideas on what creative concepts they're running. You can also look at other niches as well. It doesn't even have to be in your same niche. Sometimes looking outside is a great way to find new concepts that you haven't thought of. And you can also use Google to help find these similar brands if you're having trouble really knowing who your competitors are. Then you want to ask yourself, okay, like what kind of visuals are they using? Are they using images, videos, GIFs? What are the benefits and pain points that they're bringing up in their ads? And you basically want to just reverse engineer and replicate. And this is going to be a baseline. And then from there, we can move on testing our own concepts and ideas. But in the beginning, it's always good to start with reverse engineering as a baseline. So we want to pick one ad concept, so like image, GIF, video, plus one of the angles / reasons why to buy that we found from our research. And we just craft 3 visuals, 2 ad copies, and 2 headlines around that. And we want to repeat this process one more time with 1 persona and 1 more angle / reason to buy the product. So basically we're going to have 2 reasons to buy the product oriented around 1 type of person, each with 3 visuals, 2 ad copies, and 2 headlines. And then we're going to get into the actual Facebook ad setup. So we have 1 CBO campaign. A really important thing is to make sure that the budget is high enough to leave learning phase. This is basically where Facebook is telling you like, hey, when it is in learning phase, we don't have enough data to really give you a consistent and stable result over time. So having the right budget is really important. Now it's really going to depend on your product and how much it costs. Every account is going to be a little bit different, but it's just something to keep in mind. So we're going to have 2 ad sets, 1 ad set for each angle you want to test, dynamic creative turned on, broad targeting, no interest, essentially. Automatic placements, 7-day click and 1-day view as attribution window. So you can see a diagram below. So we'll have our CBO, ad set 1, angle 1, ad set 2, angle 2, and you can see it's dynamic creative with 3 visuals, 2 ad copies, and 2 headlines. Cool, so then you just want to let it run. You want to monitor and turn off ad sets that don't meet your KPIs. And then if an ad set is out of your KPIs, you have 2 options. You can retest that same angle with new visuals and ad copy, or just test a new angle completely. So if overall campaign is within KPIs, then you can bump up that budget about 20% every 2 to 3 days. Then, after finding a profitable dynamic creative, after about a week or 2 of consistent, desirable results, you can extract those top performing post IDs from each dynamic creative, and then you want to place those in their own ad set within the same campaign. So this will be our proving grounds ad set, and I'll show you in the diagram below. Once you've extracted those post IDs from that dynamic creative, you can go ahead and turn off the original dynamic creative. And the good thing is like, you can always turn back on the initial dynamic creative if the proving ground, if the post ID in the proving ground does not perform as expected. So there's always a failsafe with that. But the idea is to take all these post IDs that you extract from these dynamic creatives and put them up into one main ad set. And this is basically going to become our control group in a sense, where we're going to try to keep testing new dynamic creatives below that to beat out our control, all within the same campaign. And I'll show you in the next slide. So the next thing is, like I said before, you can move on to launching more dynamic creative concepts to test. And the objective is to beat the control post IDs. Or sometimes it's honestly just to test new concepts that are going to help hit different parts of the audience, which is going to help with scaling the account. So you can launch concepts 3 through 4 next. And then the goal is to just keep beating out that control post ID group in the Proving Grounds ad set. So you can see an example diagram below. So there's a CBO, Proving Grounds ad set, and then you have our extracted top performing post IDs from the winning dynamic creatives. You have ad set 1 with your new angle that you just made, so angle 3, ad set 2 with angle 4, and then you have your dynamic creatives with your visuals and copies and headlines in there. So this is a basic summary. Sorry if I was a little off in my presentation. This is the first time I'm making a YouTube video for this, so I'm gonna get better over time as I do this, but I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you have a business that needs help with running Facebook ads, you can just click the link below, VXG Solutions, learn a little bit more about myself and what I do. And you can book a call below. It's a really casual conversation just to get to know you and your business and see if I can help out. So thank you for watching again, and I'll see you next time.